Both sides must compromise to draw the line and agree to something, right?
Yes.
I feel like my honest opinion is I feel like the agreement cannot happen because Bibi is getting greedy and he wants more.
Bibi not going to last forever in power.
Am I right? Do you think the same thing I think?
I will tell you. Bibi right now, Bibi has a government that is built on the right wing. If you have one person falling down, in our parliament you need 61 seats. If you have 60 seats, it's falling down your government. So some very low votes, a group of people holding him in the balls. So if he's doing the smallest mistake and it doesn't go their way, they just literally bringing down the government. And
so the system's broken.
Yes. And no one gonna really vote for him anymore. Personally, I think he's one of the smartest men alive. I think he's one of the smartest men alive.
You don't think he's a warmonger? He's a murderer?
No, man, because story has both sides. I will explain to you. You see it from what the media show you. You don't see it from our side, but our side also doesn't show in us the other side. I've been in October 7th, exactly when everything is happening. I can tell you as a guy that used to be a soldier in the Israeli military, I was in the Israeli military, everybody did.
But Israel controls the media.
Not around the world. I'm telling you how I see that from our point of view. And I'm telling you as a person who live in there, and I can tell you 100%. I'm a soldier. The rules of engagement of fire. We're not allowed to shoot. We're not allowed to do anything, even if you have like an actual threat. You know what is the other side, just shoot to kill. And I'm not going now what is right and what is wrong. Listen, there is, at the end of the day, we all want peace. We all want to live in peace. The Palestinian citizens are not Hamas. They're not the crazy people who just destroying for everybody else. They're just fanatics and fucked up things, and I agree with it. And someone need to put an end for it. It's not right to kidnap a few months old babies. It's not right. And I can tell you that we trying at the end of the day to defend ourselves. If we want, I can tell you this 100%. We have the military power that the world doesn't even know. We can destroy the left of the planet in a push of a button.
Of course.
And we don't do that. If they had our capabilities, we won't be existing anymore. I can tell you this 100%, and they planned.
Have you read the Torah?
Yes, I read the Torah.
Do you know the Torah? If I ask you a question?
Yes.
In the Torah, I was told that it says it's us against them. It's the Jews against every other religion.
No, it's not true.
That's not true.
No, it's not true. In the Torah also, there in 10 commandments, do not murder. But the one who come and kill you, kill him first. This is also written. And this is fine. And if someone come into my house to kill me, I will kill him first, regardless. And this is what you and every other human being will do.
But all this can stop if somebody draws a line and agrees.
That's right. And if you really want to do it and not just staying in power, to do the right thing. And if now you have America and you have the whole world around you, and America put in the help of another regional country. Look, back in the days, before 2021, I could not come to Dubai because Israelis were not allowed here. But now they don't see us as the problem, they see us as the solution at the end of the day. And I think that if at the end of the day we will draw a line and all of the countries of the region will support it, it will happen because it's not going to be any other choice. If now you're asking me about what Trump said yesterday, that you want to take control, that America will take Gaza Strip or something, I think it's fucked up. But I do think that it's optional. They could do that there like Dubai. They could. It's not like this is wrong. They could, but they chose not to. To dig tunnels take years. To get such a weaponry take years. For what? To fight with the strongest army in the Middle East? We're gonna knock the shit out of you. You know it. You know the outcome before you're gonna go. But you're still going and doing it. Instead of taking all of this money and put it towards schools, towards hospitals, towards buildings, you could do it easily. Singapore, it could be there. It's not like we won't allow it. At the end of the day, we do want it. But look at it. It's a fact. To fight against who? To fight against who? It's like now you're one person fight against 100 people. You know you're not gonna win. It's doesn't really matter now. Occupation. I'm not entering what's right, what is wrong. We live in there. We're not gonna go nowhere. Israel is not gonna go to Antarctica. Forget about it. The Holocaust not gonna happen again. Not gonna happen again. If we can live here in coexistence, we're doing business, everything it's alright, regardless to the opinions and everything like that. And I believe that we both needs to have peace. I have no problem with Muslims. I don't have a problem. On the contrary, as a Jewish, we're not allowed to pray in a church, but we're allowed to pray in a mosque because we both believe in Allah. We are cousins. We are the descendant of Abraham. We are. This is what the Muslim people coming from Ismail. We coming from Isaac. So it's all we based on the same values. In the Quran, we call al-Mukhtar. So We are not the problem, but the problem is some fanatic who's sitting down in power and poisoning the people, and the media who triggering and showing all of these things because they want to show one narrative, and they're showing you as the bad people, as they're doing this and so on and so on. So of course it's starting the hatred and people and canceling, and some people don't even understand. It seems the river, what river? Tell me what river? They doesn't even know. Free Palestine, what the fuck are you talking about? Like all of these people, it's become a trend, so everybody just follow the trend because it's a trend.
I remember when the Holocaust finished, the US decided to give a part of Palestine to Israel to create a state there. And I remember the Shah of Iran said, what did Palestine do wrong? Why don't you give them a piece of Germany? Why give them Palestine? And they said, well, because this was their right, this was their, given land back in the 5,000 years ago when they wrote the book and everything. This was their given land, this is the chosen land. But then the land started getting bigger. They started taking on more and more and more, right? I understand too, and now it's not your fault. You were born years after this. You were born in Israel. All you know is that's your country, that's where you were born. But I think the line should be drawn now, and no more should be taken over, or no more conflict should happen. I just don't want people dying.
That's for sure. My religion, I'm Jewish. Why I call Jewish? Because I'm coming from Judea. Where is Judea? It's where is Israel today. Jewish people live there when it's called Palestine. It's been controlled by the Brits, and since 1918 till 1948, we kicked them out, the British. Before that, it's been ruled by the Ottomans. It's called Palestine. And then we turn it, it's been before that, before the years like 7 BC, it's called the land of Israel or the kingdom of Judea. We came, also Jewish people was living there, but we didn't have a home, and we understand that we have to be united. And the idea of Israel, the idea of the Zionism, it started way before the Holocaust. It started in the Theodor Herzl in Hungary in 1886, if I'm not mistaken. He had a vision that the Jewish land will have his own land, and then they tried to buy it from the British. In the beginning, they offered Uganda, and all of these things in the book history. At the moment, we are there. My grandparents came from Morocco. I am Arab Jew, let's call it like that. So my grandparents left everything because of the promised land. They grew up, they promised them amazing land. They went out to a shithole. They build everything, country that doesn't have water, oil, nothing, like desert, like problems and shit. And they create something amazing for themselves. And now we live in there. I didn't choose where to born. I didn't choose which religion to born. I want that we will prosper. I want to have peace. I don't want to receive rockets on my house. I don't want to go to army. I don't want my children to go to the army. If we can do it here, we can do it anywhere. I know it sounds like fucked up, but people don't understand. The official language in my country is Arabic. In everything is written in Arabic. We have an Arabic doctors, which are Muslims. We have Arabic judges. All the police officers are Arabic. We have same rights for the Arabic people. People thinking it's portrayed in the media very bad. We have over 25% of the population are Arab Muslims. We have in the center of Tel Aviv huge mosques and everything, and Jaffa. And they have the same rights. In our Israeli IDs, in our books, in the roads, everything is written in Arabic. Arabic is our official language over Hebrew and Arabic. It's our official language in our country. So I believe no more land should be taken, that's for sure. And I believe that should come to a peace. We should do.